Welcome to our latest episode. Today, we're diving into a fascinating revelation from Shaquille O'Neal's mother, Lucille Harrison, about her first impression of Shaunie. Shaquille O'Neal met Shaunie Nelson, now Henderson, in 1996 after he moved to Los Angeles to play for the Lakers. Their relationship began to blossom, and they dated for over 2 years before welcoming their first child, Sharif, in 2000. In 2002, the couple tied the knot in a low-key wedding. However, Lucille's first meeting with Shaunie remained somewhat mysterious until now. In a recent interview on the Sway in the Morning show, Lucille Harrison, alongside Sonia Curry, the mother of NBA stars Steph and Seth Curry, discussed their experiences raising famous athletes and their new TV One podcast, Raising Fame. Host Sway Calloway asked Lucille about her initial thoughts when she met Shaunie early in her relationship with Shaq. Lucille candidly shared, "Before then, I had already gotten to the place where my place is secure. I don't care who he marries or who he gets with. I know my place, and I'm secure in it." She hinted that she sensed something might be off about the relationship, adding, "It's hard to see them go into a relationship and somehow you may feel maybe that might not be the right relationship. But, you have to step back and let it happen. And I tell a lot of the mothers that we are going to remain their mothers as long as they live, we are not their girlfriends. So, I'm safe in my place." Her intuition may have been right. By 2007, Shaq and Shaunie, who now had 4 children together as well as 1 child each from previous relationships, were headed for divorce. They reconciled briefly but ultimately decided to separate again in 2009, with Shaunie filing for divorce in 2010, citing irreconcilable differences. The divorce was finalized in 2011. Shaq has openly admitted his faults during the marriage, taking responsibility for its breakdown. In a 2022 interview, he said, "I wasn't protecting her and wasn't protecting the vows. Sometimes when you live that double life, you get caught up. So I'm not going to say it was all her, it was all me. She did exactly what she was supposed to do, gave me beautiful kids, took care of the house, took care of the corporate stuff, it was just all me. Sometimes when you make a lot of mistakes like that, you can't really come back." Shaunie, in her memoir Undefeated, Changing the Rules and Winning on My Own Terms, suggested that while she loved Shaq as the father of their children, she wasn't necessarily in love with him. She wrote, "Looking back, I don't know that I was ever really in love with the man, but I was in love with the idea of being married to the man I had a family with." Shaunie faced backlash for this excerpt but defended herself, stating her words were taken out of context. She told People magazine, "My book is my truth. A comment from content with no context will show you a lot of people's intelligence and unintelligence, right? There was no context to just that one quote that I said, and I think that sadly, people are taking my words out of context." In 2022, Shaunie married Houston-based pastor Shaunie Henderson. Shaq congratulated her on her engagement during an appearance on the Pivot podcast, saying, "She's happy now. She's about to marry a fine young gentleman, and I'm happy for her." Despite their differences, Shaq and Shaunie continue to co-parent their 6 children. Shaunie has a son from a previous relationship, while Shaq shares a daughter with an ex-girlfriend. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for more updates. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate it, share it with your friends, and we'll see you next time with another informative episode. Have a great day.